Hello everyone, um, back again with the hardcore Ironman. I'm gonna try to keep this hardcore going as long as I can. I'm gonna wrap up the skilling today on the Ironman as much as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the opening prayer. So, I, so this one's from Thessalonians. So it says, "For even when we were with you, we gave you this rule that one who is unwilling to work shall not eat. We hear that some among you are idle and disruptive, are not busy, but a busybody. Such people we command, urge to settle down, Lord Jesus Christ, to settle down, eat the food, earn the food they eat, and that's relevant to this uh, Ironman that I'm setting up. That uh, we actually have to work for everything on the account. We can't trade anything. So, but in real life, of course, as well, that we should be willing to work, but not just think. So, I hope that this verse translates into our lives as well, for a blessing. I'm gonna go ahead on to the. I'm gonna look at some of the settings. So in this case, in the summary, I'm not going to change the name, but what I am going to do is set up my examine. So in this case, right now I am skilling. I want anybody to see that. And then I want the people to go to my YouTube channel 5G Gaming Pro. Or should I say, please see my YouTube channel 5G Gaming Pro. So close that. So now when people examine me, press enter to confirm. There you go. Now my examine is set up. Right, and then when I go also into the settings, what I want to do for me, um, I I used to do slim headers. That makes the headers a little smaller. It gives me more space. But I think I'll leave the headers on for right now. Remember before I set the transparency, because the see-through things to me were a little bit confusing. And then I set my combat to revolution. I am breaking with the uh, wiki efficient Ironman guide. The guide suggests that I use legacy mode, but I'm using the revolution. So not sure it really has that big of a difference, but uh, I'm not really. I don't really know either way, but I happen to like to keep the revolution on, so I'm going to do that. And then you can set up action bars to display, so I can display an additional bar. So here's an additional bar. So I can have more settings, but I'm I'm not gonna do that. If I was doing some heavy bossing, I can do that. Uh, so, anyways, uh, if you notice also, while I'm uh, in here, uh, some of the options may not be here for the Ironman account. So but it looks like a shorter list. But anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on this because I need to get to the actual content. So let's go to the review of summoning. So alright, so the summoning, if you remember, we did not need to start the quest first. But the issue on summoning for everybody's getting the charms, the specific issue to Ironman with getting the other supplies is you cannot trade, or you cannot get from Grand Exchange. So I was suggesting in a previous, the first video, that you take the free items here as they appear, then create, so that should level me. Or not. So that was a really low amount of experience, so that might take a while. So I'm gonna have to maybe at some future point get the charms and then actually buy the pouches and shards, not the hunt wolves for the secondaries. So, so that's something to keep in mind. A little bit harder on an Ironman to really collect everything. Alright, so I'm going to go on now to the review. Speaking of getting the resources, I'm going to go on do the quick review, the very quick review of the Flax bowstrings that we did in the other two videos. We're picking the Flax here. I've been doing some of this off stream. So you can see my levels here are built up since yesterday's stream, and I will review everything I did so that nobody's missing anything. But I'm trying to go through the series without being too overly punitive. I'm going to leave a few spaces at the bottom here. Reminder when you're here, speaking of picking up free things, remember to pick up the free seeds from him, from Head Farmer Jones while you're there. And then at the here, spin the flax into bowstrings. since there's no trading, the challenge in the beginning is getting some of the income that you need to be able to pay for the stuff initially, and then as you have more activities to bring in income, then it becomes a little easier, such as alchemy. But then you still need to craft the runes for that. You have to do everything manually. I forgot to mention last time on the first two live streams. Remember to constantly pick up the threads, bucket, pot, and bait that Jack will shop. I will give the reminder when we get to that next section. But so we have the seeds and the other things that we got free, and the spirit wolf pouch we got free. So put all that in the bank. So that's the review of the income. I should note that this account is already worth more than $1 million. So the bank is worth more than $1 million. That's what I have here, just from picking up stuff. It's a slow start. It's supposed to pick up speed at some point. So, all right, quickly moving on. I spent farming run. I spent far too long on the income yesterday. So we're gonna do a farming run today. Just a quick farming run. So we can see here, I can do onion and cabbage. I did the onion last time and last round in the drainer, Trowler, Port Serum space. I'm gonna do cabbage now. We can do guam herb now, but I don't yet have the herb seeds, so I'm gonna have to look at that in a future review when I do herb. I might cover that. So cabbage. I'm gonna get 18 seeds. And I'm going to actually grab out 6 buckets. Oh, yes, sir. Alright, so I'm going to grab out 6 buckets, and we're going to do the 3 lodestones. Trying to compact the review as much as possible because there's a lot of content. I'm trying to review all of the skills. And also have a review of the beach as well. It wouldn't really be a review of the beach because I haven't, well, I showed the beach, but I didn't really go into it. These are diseased, so it's going to make it a little bit challenging for me to show proper farm run because they went diseased since Tuesday, I think it was. I'm not sure that, but I'm gonna try to make the best of. So I'm gonna take out 2 plant cures, and then you use the plant cure. There was an update at some point a few months back. The allotments no longer die; they just stay diseased, and you can pour the plant cures on it. The cure disease. And then I'm going to add all weeds, which is the 6 I just. And then if you check the contents, it's the 6 compost I put in. I showed everyone last time how to get the pineapples and put them in, and those turn into super compost. And then the composted all the weeds I put in. I'm gonna super compost. Yeah, it gives me the choice to take out super compost. That was also a update from a few months ago when they Jagex did a desert update. But I'll have to cover that when I get to planting herb seeds. Not at that point yet on this account. Ironmans are particularly slow going to get started. I prepared to get 6 super compost anyways, so I'm gonna deposit the remainder into the leprechaun. So that's not really any big deal. I expect these went disease too, so no such luck on. So I'm going to deposit 4. I'm going to pick up my weeds from the patch. I'm going to add. I got a carrot. And cure. I'm skeptical about depositing the rest of these at this point because the other 4 allotments could break this. The other 4 allotments diseased, so I'm kind of holding out that the last 2 might have diseased also. Might be a functional lower farming level. Not completely sure if there's a way to test that. To stop diseasing as much later, but I believe super compost and ultra compost reduce the prevalence of disease as well. But I use regular compost. I think did I even use? That might have been why I didn't use compost last time. I have to go back and review the footage. But disease thing is, alright. So one of the patches is good. So at least I can show a harvest on a farming run. At least they allowed 106. Right, so I'm going to exchange with the leprechaun. I'm going to put in one of the compost and my plant cures. And I'm going to harvest out of my weeds. Alright, and then harvest the onions. So that here's the onions I planted on Tuesday. Then I'm going to super compost the allotment patch. And then put cabbage seeds, so I'm putting cabbage in here, and I got all this cabbage right there. But I don't get farming experience for picking those. So we can test that. So I picked that, and there was no farming experience. So what I do need to do is get some more plant cures because there are way too many going diseased. So I need to pick up my supplies. That again hurt my coin stack, but this nature of this game. So stir all of those. Stir my bucket. That's new. I can plant raspberry bushes now. And then there's one more patch. I'm gonna use Taverly. I could just grab those weeds, but I think I'm gonna try to move along the stream a little bit here. Alright, so I need one super compost. Alright, and then so here's potatoes. These, if I remember correctly, these always succeed growing, but that's a potato patch. So if I try to put the cabbages in there, it's only potato. So I again get 3 free seeds, and then I can plant the 3 free seeds. And you can actually plant the seeds while you're doing the flax to get income. So exchange the bucket back. So I'm saving that, and that'll do it for this one. That's all the farming around that I have for now, until I unlock cannabis, until I get other seeds, hops, bushes, trees, fruit trees. There's a lot of other batches I can do, but I don't have the seeds for them right now. So let's see where my potatoes are here. So I'm gonna put my onions or my cabbage next to it. I'll save the vials for later. I'll put this up next to my other containers for now. All right. Next will be woodcutting review. As you can see in this goes, I've done some chopping while between the 2 streams. Individually, the lower skills don't necessarily take too long to get, but collectively trying to do all of them in a video tend to add up. But I'm going to go over to Drainer. Because personally, that is the place that I'm used to. There are a lot of oak trees. So the oak trees are $15. So still, the oak trees are kind of considered an entry-level tree. Even the regular trees I was showing yesterday around the beach and around Lumbridge and the Lumbridge Swamp. There's several around Drainer as well. They're all over Runescape, really. I like to start in Drainer. So the regular trees are kind of spread around everywhere. There's oaks spread around here. There's willows here. And then at some point I like to move to Sears. And then there's maples here, willows here. There's more maples back here. There's yew trees here and yew trees here. And then there's some magic trees down here. So I need to upgrade the smithing. I didn't get to that while I was between streams, but I try to get that to 10 on the stream now on the mining and smithing review. But so these oak logs I'm gonna put in. I see if it lets me do a bonfire. So this is better. I think. Yeah. All right. So it's letting me just throw them on the bonfire. Might be faster to possibly. I might be faster to light rose. It looks like just the first one is longer. Alright, so some of the subsequent ones are no longer also. So leave some room for interpretation. Oops. Technology. So, but I would just mention that the lighting rows possibly a little faster. You can use it on a bonfire as well. So that's the pyre logs is for quest. After the Canifest quest. Shades of Morton. Temple, you make the fire, the oil, the sacred oil of putting the. Alright, so uh, 15 is the oak logs, so this is going to be something I'll do offline between. So bowstrings. Somewhere here. We know how to make those. We know how to make those in Taverly. I'm gonna make 10. reviewing the uh, Fletching guide that I did for my uh, my non-Ironman account. Uh, Seems like I was a little bit faster on a non-Ironman, but even starting from scratch, but not getting external. But error. That's so the then the so we just did the bows. The longbows are level 9. The short bows are level 1. The arrow shafts are level 1. I'm gonna attach the feathers. Oops. Attach the feathers. And attach the tips. Alright, so here's on at that level. It was so close. Alright, I'm going to show an alternate way to get feathers. And this will lead us into the the fishing with us next. So I showed the feathers at the Serum Lodestone last time. Here's chickens. They have eggs. It actually lets you pick up because just because it's a spawn point, but I'm not gonna bother picking up the eggs because I don't need any more right now. But I will pick up the bones, the feathers. I could pick up some chicken, and I will keep one egg because we will need that in a quest. Alright, I got the second one. Again, an Ironman, everything has to be done manually. There's no shortcuts. I got 5 attack, 5 strength, and 5 defense. So this is part of how I got some levels between. So then I can go and bury all the bones. And that's prayer also. Save all the chicken for cooking if I want. But there's the feathers. So I'm gonna, on the note of feathers, I'm going to go ahead and switch to my fishing and cooking. So that's my fishing and cooking section review. Alright, so if you were watching a minute ago, I was gathering feathers. Just kind of keep this in mind. While we're in the fishing section, before I go about that, I'm going to do a reminder. And Earth Hope. On these eggs really quick. Some of the chicken. A quick reminder, you can get some bait for free here. And also pick up the thread for crafting later on. And then in Port Sarum, there's Garen, and there's feathers for 6 each, which they start to get expensive on an Ironman. And there's fishing bait for 3 each. It also starts to get expensive, but the free one spawns very slowly, so that he buys fish also. I think it's just raw. You try selling the cooked them, I guess, at some point. I'd rather keep the raw for combat. I mean, cooked for combat. So you have here, these are shrimps and anchovies. On fish and anchovy. There you see this is shrimps and anchovies. And then if you switch to bait, it should be the same spot, but moved. So net and bait is the same spot, and the bait will take the fishing bait, but you got 10 for free. Herring and sardines. And then cooking at the range, you can cook both the chickens you coat for feathers. So I got cooked chicken. Heals the same as the shrimp does. So that's the fishing and cooking review. I'm going to put that away. I cooked chicken there. Alright, so next one, I'm going to review the mining and smithing. remembering to get your ore box out of the bank. And then you can, for the lower level mining, you can go ahead and port the Bartho. There's several tasks for lowest levels. Further south. This one on the map is the mining. So the copper is here. The tin is here. The iron is down here. There's silver here, which I still have the bronze pick, so it takes a while to. And by the way, at 15 mining, you have 2 bars. The bottom bar here is, I guess, energy level, and you have to refresh your energy after a while, so you maximize your mining speed. Something I didn't have. I didn't have that quite right when I did the first mining video for the other account, but I'm stating it now. Alright, there's clay in here, which I'm not going to bother with. And then there's the common gem rocks are here, which I need for a task. So I need to mine 6 gems for the task. And it says it updates it here. My energy ran out, so I'm going to renew that. Alright, so there's that. Let's craft. Alright, I'm just going to put that in the bank as it is. Alright, so the rewards, looks like I'm still getting basic challenges. That's probably what the wiki guide was saying. I can turn those off. I didn't see an option for that. Alright, deposit all. I will not deposit the silver until I do family crest. I'm gonna make some bronze bars because I still need to get 2 more levels to get to iron. I made bronze arrowheads last time. I'm looking now for nails, which are down here. We're gonna need the nails for construction. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some. I'm gonna stop at 225 because there's construction on the beach, so I won't need quite as many nails as we used to. But I'm showing how to make the nails because when the beach event goes away, anyone watching this later might not be here when they're watching this. So I'm going to show both methods. So I'm going to make plate body. Level 9. This should level me to 10. Which means I can start an iron. Uh, or not. I'll make some more nails. There's 10. And so iron bars, I already have 99 iron ore in here, so I'm going to go ahead and make my bars. And I can make now iron ore box. So that upgrades my previous box that I had there. And I'm going to select the bottom bar on the mounting with the strength they're hitting with the bottom bar on here is the heat that it has left. If it gets cold, it's harder to rig. You can continue with that, making tools and such, armor. For now, I'm going to put this into the bank. Thought I had a bank space saved for that, but I guess not. Alright, so that's done with that. I'm gonna actually see if I can make a if it allows pickaxe. Jagex, a lot of times you don't know what the update is. Allow the mad tug. Oh, there's the pickaxe right there. Begin. And add that to the tool belt. Then I show one possible spot. We did iron. And then level 20 is level 10 is iron, and level 20 is coal, and the smithing steel is iron and coal. So there's the coal rock. There's several here. And there's the glitter. So that and again, this is Barbarian Village. There are other places for coal as well. There's Alcard has a big mine here. There are two mines, and so here's copper, tin, iron, and mithril. And this one is copper, tin, mithril, adamant. Those are gems, silver, gold. There's a resource dungeon there. This one where I'm at, there's a clay one, and there's coal. So different mining spots around. Let me just get a couple of I'll put that in my so I can deposit that in. And then at the level 20, I'll be able to make steel. So next we're going to review agility. Remember I did that in the first video. So I'm going to teleport to Eagle's Peak. At a there's there are shortcuts after you've started agility in here. So like first video I helped out Femi and I was able to get in here. And then after you've helped out Femi and you unlock the gnome area, and then you can go right in through the shortcut without having to go out or around the long way. And then there are there's a non-agility course here. There's supposed to be a course in Varrock. I have to go and look that up. This is non-ball, but that's a game here, the non-ball field. Then Werewolf, Skullball, that's Canifus. I'll see it marked on here. There's agility course. That's agility course there, but I don't see it marked. Yeah, and then agility pyramid. So here, and then barbarian outpost. I need the bar crawl for that. That's up here. All right, so that should cover the agility review. This is the low-level gnome course. I covered that the first day, 2 days ago. That's it. Yeah, it's just around and around and around and around. It's boring. But let's go. So, and the next one we'll be doing runecrafting. I did runecrafting the first day. Uh, I covered getting the Wicked Hood on the first day from Tim. So if you want to look at the video from 2 days ago, the getting started, go to the section on Tim getting the Wicked Hood. It's a short section. And then go to the Mind Altar. We need to get some of the other talismans and put them on the Wicked Hood. And then we can port to the other places. So then take the essence out, craft, essence, craft, essence, craft, essence, craft. That puts me at 9 runecrafting. Now that's basically it. You can teleport free and get free runs every day from that. That's the review of that. Until you can mine your own rune essence on the might need a brush for that unless they changed it. But I'll have to look through that and I get to the quests. So on to something hopefully a little bit I don't know if I want to say fun, amusing maybe. So the computers getting infected by the technology thing that. Alright, so skilling. And as you can see, I leveled some of these earlier between streams, so I'm going to show you what I did. So the beach, so I jump in the dungeoneering hole. And I just stay there. And there's this level. I just sit there. As we can see, the experience going up. It says that I reached the maximum because I was here earlier, but I have a way to fix that. You can have ice cream cones that close way down, and then I can continue where I left off. Was already 14. So that's that was Dungeoneering. We'll do construction. We can work on the sandcastles. So building the sandcastle gives construction experience. It's level 9 already. We're trying to get everything 10 and above. I won't be able to do all skills this time either, but first of all, invention is an elite skill, so that's certainly up. So anyway, there's and then actually the next one's hunting. Of a Ferrari. That's level 5. So that's hunting on the beach. And next one is I'm going to do range. The range activities here. Give me a yak. Give it some close goals, which aside. Trying to show the greater range experience. And look, this title, the beach bum. All right, so then so range experiences. Stand there and throw coconuts. I don't know. Let me go for 5. And this one is. Alright, so this was strength experience. These are all strength. These are portals to different places. These are all construction. Alright, so then the last spots here are fishing. So and then you can hand the fish. Alright, and then cooking on the beach. So cooking on the beach, you're just standing there and doing the things. You got levels, so that's cooking. So next, I think I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna try to start the traditional construction techniques that the way that the game used to have it, aside from the easier beach method. So I'm gonna port. You can choose various places in Runescape. We used to go to Varrock, but this was an estate agent in Valador. So I'm gonna choose Valador. Unfortunately, he hides behind the door a lot. Talk to. I do. How can I get a house? 1,000 coins. So that was a big removal of coins from my backpack. I can do construction contracts also. Sorry now. And then there's a book that it gives you. And then has this flashing error on my map. So we got some planks, some nails. Logs actually, but the old sawmill used to be the northeast of Varrock. It's not there anymore. Right, 4 and 3. Unless you've started the quest, there's no really option for you. However, there is a plank maker by the portal now, so you can still train the skill, even not having done the quest. I need construction help. I need supplies. You can get nails. You get cloth, which I'm gonna. Not. Alright, so then this cloth, there's watering can to plant plants, which enough of. Buy a plank. Buy. Well, it's gonna be a short section. Go to your house. You need build mode. And then build the rug. Build the chair. Which I already need to go back to doing the flax. So, but so we won't really be doing too much here today. But same way I just built the rug. If you actually built the planks, and then it would build a chair there with two of the planks. So anyways, I'm gonna see if I can get that other that I found there. See if I can get that other plank out of the bank. There. Actually, I want to my fronts there. I'm gonna put my iron run there. Alright. I wanted a placeholder for those. I'm gonna put my book away. See if I can clear this path icon. Visit your house and building, but I did that already. Normally you'd have logs, you'd buy planks, but I just put build chair space. So here's build chair. I'm just breaking or bending nails, so it goes through quite a few. The fireplace, you can use soft clay. I showed you in the mining section of this video. You can see where the clay was at, the mining review. So that's it. And then you can remove things and add them. You can build rooms. Large cost, so very hard to do an Ironman. Next section. Try to do thieving. See where the level 1 guy is. That's another marker on my map. I don't really, know a path objective. Pickpocket. There's level 2. Level 3. Chance for the Guild of Thieves. So I'll have to look at that when I'm doing mini games and quests and stuff, such like that. It's more experience without doing club. So there's level 4. First thing I gotta do is heal up. Jagex did that for me when I went to the bake. Alright, Alright, so I can pickpocket the man or pickpocket the Pampas merchants. So if you go to Varrock, and here's the option to pickpocket man. think the man hits a little higher and is a little harder to get correct because for two reasons. You have a chance to accidentally attack them, and uh, you have a better moving around range. So 5. So a level 2 I can steal from the vegetable stall. From level 5 I can steal from the baker's stall and from the tea stall, from the crafting stall. So let's see. Tea stall. So I still looked up the tea just now, which healed me back up. So the stall's a little better than the man. I'm not getting attacked here. A 6 didn't get me anything, but 10 gets me farmers. So I think farmer gets me seeds. So I'm going to go ahead now and try. I'll try the Lumbridge stalls. There's vegetables. Vegetables are a fast respawn. So here we go. The potatoes are first. The onions are next. The cabbages are next. Tomatoes are next. I don't got any sweet corn, but I should give you the idea. And then I don't have anything new yet. I said bakery. Looks like I'm finally cut. Which I only have enough stuff to heal up now. So I got this some armor and weapons to fight back, and then I think I'll give him a proper burial. So here you go, you can stand on the spot where I am. Basically every second you're getting something. I'm filling it very quickly here. That's a nice experience. For a low level, it's a good experience. Goes. And there, I'm already 10. And then for reference, here's the crafting stone. So I got a mold, which I already have on the tool. The wine still is level 22. Level 10, I can pickpocket the farmer now. So let me see. I don't quite remember. Let's see if that's Master Farmer. I'm not sure if I can do Master Farmer 38. Uh, it's not that far. I gotta examine. Alright, so I'll examine which farmers are supposed to pickpocket a farmer for getting seeds. Alright, so let's move on. So hunting. Uh, there was a guy that said that the History Museum gives a hunting experience, so I'm gonna try that out live. We'll see whether it is true in just a moment. Going down to the basement. This one looks like a lizard. Let's see. We need someone Orlando Smith. Alright, so lizard is alright, so if it's cold it becomes sleepy. Alright, and then lizard skin is made of hair. Who discovered how to kill lizards? Slayer Masters. Alright. And then the tortoise. $20. Admiral Bake. Anti-Dragon Breath. Alright. Elemental. Below room temperature. Reptiles. To Alright, so when they're all complete, I get 1,000 experience in both Hunter and Slayer. So I think I'll continue. So the East Room, the Snail. Last one's here, this monkey. So harmless. And now the south room. And now the west room. Social code. And a layer of fat. Well, and 6 and others. Wyson the gardener. The giant mouse under the garden and Falador. Habitat that they prefer. Subterranean. Right, the camel. Toxic dung. To and annoyed. And then leeches. They attack by jumping. Habitat of water. And doubles the size. So now I have, he gave me 1,000 experience in Hunter, and 1,000 experience in Slayer. So that's how you do the Varrock Museum to get fast experience. Alright, so then moving on to the next Vine Sweeper. The Vine Sweeper, you can start from any leprechaun. Up to Lincoln's Farm. I got any flags? So you should be able to so this is telling me how many things nearby. So let's see. One. I think it's here. If that one has a 2, so there's 3 ones. I think that one has it. And I think this one has it. I'm not sure if I'm getting any hunting experience from that. That's I might give this one a pass on the hunting for now. I'll move on to divination. I need to get to the end of the so hello Rico. We're just gonna move on to divination right now. trying to do the vine sweeper for hunting, but it didn't work out too well. So I might revisit that at a future time. So we're gonna go to Raider and start Divination. I got two achievements. Uh, one for converting the memories, and one for just one of converting the memories to energies, one for just depositing the memories, and then we. All right, and then I got enhanced. So I'm gonna go back and make energies because I need. Since I can't buy any, I'm gonna need to generate my own energies. Nice, already level 5. It's level 7. It's level 9. That's my level 10. Is I can now weave this into a boon. That increases my uh, experience rate at the next one. And the flickering would be north of Valador by the lodestone. And I'm gonna wrap up the stream because I'm running on 2.5 hours already. Is planning on doing a little bit of Dungeoneering, Archaeology, Anachronia, and before I wrap that up, but running a bit long. So I'm going to close out today's stream. So closing prayers, Psalm. Make known to me the path of life. You fill me with joy in your presence. Eternal pleasures in your right hand. Goodness. Life is full of ups and downs. Moments we can wonder if he's abandoned us, but with his guidance we can find happiness. Make it by his side after death. So we gotta stay strong and persevere. I'm gonna call a stream to a close for today, and we'll see if we can wrap up the basic skilling videos tomorrow. It's start Anachronia and get the questing started, and then we'll see where this Ironman goes. Take care, everybody. God bless.